What is up, POW fam? And my name is Paul Baradas, aka Paul POW, and welcome to the 5th round of our post-round analysis for the FIDE Candidates 2026 here at Pawn POW, a chess series of Paul POW. Once again, Javokhir Sindarov, the 2025 FIDE World Cup champion, is once again commentator's pick for Player of the Day. And his game in the 5th round takes on the one of the famous chess streamers, Hikaru Nakamura. So this is sorry. This is a bit interesting one, but an exciting one, and I'm so excited how this will go with this game. So Hikaru plays white and Sindarov goes black. So let's begin. So Hikaru begins with d4, d5, c4, e6, knight c3, c6. Okay, so queen's gambit declined. e4, takes, bishop b4, bishop goes to d2, then queen takes d4, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4. Okay, so that was interesting to give this bishop hanging to take this one. So like it could go here, as you can see. So you know about that bishop takes and then queen takes e4. That's a great move. Bishop goes to e2 and then knight to a6, bishop d6, and then queen takes g2. Alright, so this same thing over here, but oh yeah, no choice. Bishop e2, knight a6. Yeah, there's no choice. Or if I would be me, I would kinda wait, am I in check? I can't move. Oh, yeah, I'm in check. I cannot do here because of check. So I have to move this bishop away, and then queen takes g2, and then diagonal here, and then bishop goes to f3, and then queen g5, knight e2, knight e7, and knight g3. Hold on. Okay. And then castles, h4, queen a5, b4, knight takes, and then castles. Is that the... There was something I overheard. Alright, let me hold on about that. Hikaru, okay. 13th move? Okay, what was that? Okay, so... yeah, it was Javokhir Sindarov. Was it? Hold on. Okay, let me take a look for quite a bit. 67 moves. Okay, so let's take a look back. So castles, and then I've overheard about this thing a lot on social media. In this position, Hikaru took 1 hour and 7 minutes to decide what's the 13th move, and for that 67 minutes, 1 hour and 7 minutes, Hikaru made a move with h4. So why is it? Was this something like they weren't prepared along with Hikaru's seconds? I have no clue. So let's see why he think of that h4 as the second longest move, I suppose. But yeah. Right, queen check, b4, knight takes castles, rook e8, queen d2, c5, rook a d1, knight f5, knight takes e takes, queen to f4, knight c6, king goes to h1, okay. And then knight d4. Is it pretty much... yeah, I think it's pretty much like very unprotective now. Like for the king, for Hikaru's king is vulnerable. So rook g1, pawn g6, bishop d5, bishop e6, bishop takes. Okay, about that, he could do... I mean, bishop development is the only choice. Yeah, I think there's no choice. Give that pawn away. But I think it would be a good idea for Sindarov. Okay, and then... oh, whoa. That is crazy. So bishop takes, and then Sindarov goes knight to e2. So it's a fork in here. The f4 and g1, rook and queen. So queen d2 takes, and then bye rook. But there's also bye. So as you can see, you could take this rook, but I will take your rook, somewhat like that. But then there's rook takes a8, king g1, rook d8, bishop goes to f4, and then they exchange again, and then bishop takes c4, bishop e3, bishop takes a2, bishop c5, a5, f4, f6, king to f2, king to f7, bishop a3. As you can see, there's not much onto it, and then king e6, bishop f8, a4, king e3, king f7, king b4, h6, king f2, g5, king g3, bishop d5, bishop a3, bishop e4, bishop c1, and then g takes, check. And then in this position, Hikaru resigned, and that's another full point for Javokhir Sindarov, because as you can see, there's now passed pawns. Eventually this one will be taken, and then there'll be somewhat like this, and it's gonna be all over for white. That would be a win for Sindarov because of the pass pawn and everything. But why did Hikaru took? Let me have a look. They say it's like a movie. Let's see before we end things up. Okay, that was, it says 1 hour 7 minutes and 4 seconds. So let's read this. Javokhir Sindarov dream run continued after Hikaru Nakamura thought for 67 moves on move 13, chose badly, and sank without a trace in round 5 of the 2026 FIDE Candidates tournament. So Hikaru took 67 moves. Okay. Nakamura Sindarov. Okay. So that opening was a samurai Sindarov for command. I was expecting a real okay. Instead, Nakamura went for the martial gambit and the queen's gambit decline and a rare line where he had given up 2 pawns by move 9. Everything was going according to plan until Sindarov went not for e5. So went not for pawn to e5 right here. Isn't like this bishop is trapped or something? But yeah, e5. But for a move he revealed he'd prepared for the 2025 FIDE World Cup castle. Okay, so that move castle by Javokhir Sindarov, that's where Nakamura came to a crunching halt. In this position, he thought for astonishing 1 hour 7 minutes and 44 seconds, contemplating just 2 moves. The good move could have been knight to e4, but the one he picked is pawn to h4. And then there was no way to justify being 2 pawns down. Oh wow, 2 pawns down. Oh yeah, 3, 5, 3, 4, 7, yeah. 2 pawns down. How did he lose 2 pawns? Oh yeah, Sindarov. 1, 2. Yeah. About that. Okay. And then there's no way to justify being 2 pawns down. He just thought 1 hour, according to FIDE Master Mike Klein, he just thought 1 hour and played the wrong move, and after this, I take the advantage and played very well in my opinion. Oh yeah, that's how Sindarov summed up the game to FIDE Master Mike Klein. Okay. So when Nakamura came on his stream afterward, he put the blame squarely on his team. This was 100% on the people who were working for me. I had a file, but it didn't have the move castle, and honestly castles, I guess it's technically a novelty, but it's such a human move. And as soon as Javokhir played it, I was like thinking to myself, what's this? Actually kind of insane. Maybe you can say that over the board, I should have some way figured it out, but I think it's possible without knowing what the correct line is. So Nakamura, so yeah. That is crazy. Wow. Javokhir Sindarov is on a hot streak right now in the FIDE Candidates 2026. I would be amazed if Gukesh and Javokhir would battle it out, but let's just find out. Anything can happen. I don't want to jinx it, but still, it's not yet we're just kind of like halfway done as of this. We still have to analyze round 6, round 7, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, That's gonna be the end of our 5th vlog of our Pawn POW's FIDE Candidates Round 5 post-round analysis. And thank you for watching POW Fam. Don't forget to subscribe on our main channel, Paul POW, and our vlog channel, POW Vlogs. And on our Facebook as well, Paul POW. And go follow us on Twitch, X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and on Blue Sky for more fun at the Galaxy. And yeah, this is pretty fun, isn't it? Even though I've analyzed very little in this game. No much variations, just arrows or something, yeah. Okay, this has been Paul POW, Arena FIDE Master, Regional Arbiter, and 12-time Wheeler of the Week, saying so long here at the Galaxy.